I think Americans are reaching the point where they're simply fed up. Everything costs too much. Housing costs too much. Groceries cost too much. Insurance costs too much. Healthcare costs too much. Going out to eat costs too much. Even the little things that used to make life enjoyable are starting to feel like financial decisions. And the numbers back up the frustration. The Federal Reserve reported that price increases remain the most common financial concern among American adults, while Gallup found a record 55% of Americans saying their personal finances are getting worse. We're constantly being told inflation is cooling. Okay. But cooling inflation doesn't mean prices went back down. It means they're generally rising more slowly. In July 2026, consumer prices were still 3.4% higher than a year earlier, while inflation-adjusted average hourly earnings actually fell 0.2% from the previous year. That's the part people feel. Because you can show somebody a chart saying inflation improved, but that doesn't change what happens when they walk into a grocery store. Food at home is now roughly 33% more expensive than it was at the beginning of 2019. People are couponing again, switching brands, shopping multiple stores, and cutting foods they used to buy without thinking twice. People aren't necessarily asking to become rich. They want to breathe. They want to work a normal job and afford a normal apartment. They want to buy groceries without doing mathematics in the aisle. They want to repair their car without destroying their savings. They want to take their family somewhere on Saturday without spending $150. They want one unexpected bill to be an inconvenience instead of a catastrophe. And I think that's why the mood in America feels different now. People aren't just complaining about prices anymore. They're changing how they live. They're staying home. They're postponing purchases. They're using credit. They're cutting subscriptions. They're putting things back on the shelf. They're questioning whether the lifestyle they were told was normal is even attainable anymore. And eventually, something has to give. Because you cannot continuously raise the price of existing while expecting ordinary people to absorb it forever. Americans have adjusted. They've cut back. They've worked more. They've borrowed. They've sacrificed. But there is a limit. And I think more and more Americans are looking around right now and saying, enough is enough.